I was only numbers in the dark, a quiet hum beneath his childhood breath, waiting in the corners of Ulm and Munich, where a boy stared at compasses and felt the world tilt. I tried to speak then, soft, like a pulse under the floorboards, but life was loud and the world kept moving him from city to city, from certainty to doubt. Still he listened, even when he didn't know he was listening. Switzerland and the silence between things. He grew older and the noise of expectation drowned me out. Unemployment, rejection, a mind too strange for the classrooms that claim to teach thinking. So I waited for him in the quietest place I could find, a patent office where ideas went to sleep. There in the hum of machines and the shuffle of forgotten inventions, he finally heard me, not as words, not as symbols, but as a feeling, a gentle pull toward the unknown, a bending of reality just behind his eyelids. The opening, I said, time is not what they told you. Space is not where they left it. Light is the heartbeat of the universe. Follow me and I'll show you how everything connects. And he answered with 4 papers that cracked open the sky. Annus Mirabilis, I poured myself into him. Brownian whispers, photoelectric sparks, the symmetry of motion, the secret that mass and energy are the same song, sung at different speeds. He wrote it all down as if he were remembering, not discovering. E equals MC square wasn't my message, it was our conversation. Gravity learns to curve, but genius has a cost. Illness, marriage strain, a daughter lost to time, a world drifting toward war. Still he kept listening. And when he was ready, I showed him the deeper truth, that gravity is not a force, but the shape of existence, leaning toward mass like a lover leaning into a shoulder. He saw space-time bend, and for a moment the universe opened weightlessly inside his chest. Then revelation, I said, everything moves along the curves I draw. Black holes are my shadows, starlight bends when it passes my hands. Follow me and you'll see the architecture of creation. And he followed. The escape, then came the darkness. Germany burning, books destroyed, voices silenced, his own name on lists. No one survived. I pulled him toward safety, toward Princeton, toward a country that needed his mind more than it knew. He crossed the ocean with grief in his suitcase and equations in his pocket. The war and the weight, the world asked him to turn me into a weapon. He refused, then relented, then regretted for the rest of his life. He knew what E equals MC sky could do when placed in the wrong hands. forces into